It's a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today we have two very, very important games, one of which is a six-pointer. Hello and welcome to episode 96 of From the Bottom to the Top, as we try and take a National League South side, in this case Weymouth, from the bottom all the way up to the top. And this is our journey. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you, as I said in the intro, two very important games, two very big games as far as our season is concerned. Either end of the table. First we face a Birmingham City, currently in second place, sat behind us, just 2 points behind us, would overtake us if they win today in League One match day 28. And then we face Rotherham United, who are at the other end of the table. They're in 21st place currently in match day 29. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's episode, you can leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. It all helps me here on YouTube. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know what you'd like to see me do between now and FM25 coming out in March. If you want more shirt videos, let me know. If you want more tutorial videos, let me know. And if you want more of this sort of video, let me know. But also we will be doing some tactic videos. I'm just sorting that out, getting that lined up now. Just need to fit it in around the other videos that we are doing. So the plans for tactical videos coming up very, very soon. So watch out for that. And as I think I said in one of my other videos, is a lot of the tactical videos that you see on YouTube, for me, they've got a tendency to sort of choose teams at the top end, the elite teams, Manchester Cities and so on and so forth. I want to know whether a tactic, if you're going to download a tactic, is it going to work with a lower league side? So not only will we try it with a bigger size, we'll also try it with lower league sides as well. If you think that's a great idea, let me know. Right, having said all of that, you can also follow everything that's going on this channel by following me on X at JustOffsideFM. And thank you to all those who have subscribed recently. We have gone past the 200 mark. Thank you very much. Doesn't sound great in massive in the scheme of things, but every little helps. And while we're still growing as a channel, it is a big thank you. Hopefully we can move on, double that figure by this time next year. That's the aim. We want to be getting up around the 500 mark. It'd be great if we could go over 1,000, but I'm not, we'll do it in stages. Let your mates know. Let them come and watch and subscribe as well. Costs you nothing. Just hits that button and it just shows that you're enjoying my content and that you like to watch the videos. Right, let's get into it. Let's get on to it. As I said, we have got those two games, Birmingham and Rotherham. We are in the early echelons of January. Nothing happening transfer-wise at the moment, ins or outs. One of the main reasons is we're overspent on budget, so we need people to be moving out before we can realistically bring anybody in, albeit we do have a little bit in the transfer budget to play with, but it won't give us a lot. It won't close the deficit off, so we need to outgoings before we can bring incomings. Last time out, of course, we had the game against Exeter City, a 2-2 draw. The away day hoodoo continues. And then we managed to just sneak past Barrow in a very sort of like distinct, nothing fantastic fashion. Gave us a fourth round tie against Charlton, which is coming up in a future episode. But since then, we have played one game. We played Wycombe away from home. We put the away day hoodoo to bed. Not easily, but we did put it to bed. We thought it was going the usual way that it goes. On 17 minutes, though, when Tyrese Sinclair scored for Wycombe. It's ball forward. Brown goes out wide to Kelly. Acres of space. Cuts back inside. Chips it. And Sinclair at the back post. Popping it past Yale Virginia, who's been off of colour just recently. If we look at his stats in a minute, we'll find that he is definitely off colour. 1-0 at half-time then. We couldn't find a way back at Adams Park. And it took 6 minutes into the second half before we actually got going. Wakachoo scoring on 51 minutes. Lopenda comes forward. Paul Free, who is on Darcy through to Wakachoo. And Wakachoo driving that past Sturrock in the Wickham goal. 1-1 then on 51 minutes. And then Wakachoo had a penalty on 57. And Wakachoo and penalties don't seem to go together. So Wakachoo had a chance to make it 2-1. Wakachoo goes his usual route. Goalkeeper knew which way he was going to go. And, well, we know what's happening there, don't we? Need to remember before we go into game today is to take Wakachoo off penalty taking. I think that sort of fixes it. However, it looked like it was going to be a 1-1 draw. The 1-1, the away day draw hoodoo continuing until Travis Patterson did this on 90 minutes. Ball forward, not well defended. Macken through to Patterson. Patterson steps it onto his left foot. Nice, you can't see it, but on the replay, tapped it to his left foot, fired it in past the goalkeeper. Gave us a wonderful 2-1 win. And, well, it could have been 3-1 had Wakachoo put the penalty away. We had 11 shots, 6 on target, 2.35, 48% of the possession. Wickham had 9 shots, just 2 on target, 1.20 and 52% of the possession. Patterson picking up player of the match, 3 key passes, 2 clear-cut chances, and getting an 8.1. I'm not sure whether he actually started, because we have been starting him in this back left position and moving him forward. I'm not sure whether he did. I think he did, because I think Peters was on that left side, and he was playing at the back there. And, he seems to be quite a good, complete wing-back. But we'll see how that progresses. Yale Virginia, let's just have a quick look at his recent form, if we can. Form for Yale Virginia. It seems to be very sporadic. You see he's had a run here that's not particularly good, and he's not consistent in any manner, shape or form. Played well against Sheffield Wednesday, a 7.7. Barrow, he got a 7.5, and then he's got a 6.2 and a 6.5 and a 6.7. Yeah, his average rating has slipped a little bit of late. So his current average rating is 6.91. It was up above 7. So I think we need to be tasking him with getting a little bit better. Either that, or we need to give him a little bit of a jolt and a rest, and put him in his box. And maybe it's an opportunity for Hollingshead to stake a claim to get himself back into the side. Right, without any more to do, we'll get on with today's games. We've got nobody on the medical centre at the moment, so that's good news. We have a full quota to choose from there, so to speak. They are without Semper, who's got a torn wrist ligament, and Philip Billing is doubtful with sprained knee ligaments. So that is how it is. Birmingham, I think we've just played them the once, which was that loss earlier in the season at St Andrews, at 4-2 loss on that occasion. Olsen own goal, Murray, Davidson and Billing the scorers. Darcy, Harlier, O'Grady, Macken the scorers for us. Let's hope for a better result today. And here is the team that will face Birmingham in this League One Matchday 28. It's Virginia in goal. We haven't changed him, albeit he's very, very tempting, I tell you, to do that. We'll see. If he doesn't perform in this game, then it may well be that it's time for Hollingshead to have a bit of a run out. Virginia then in goal. G, Garante and Armitage as the defensive line. Patterson and Holman as the complete wing-backs, with O'Grady, Macken between them. And then we have Peters and Darcy as the wide attacking midfield. Nzingo between them, and Jebison is in front of him. He leads the attack today with Wakachoo out. The other thing that we did say that we were going to do, of course, was change the penalty taker just to be on the safe side. We've changed. He is better as attacking playmaker, which is where we've got him for now. Right. So that's how we set up. Penalties. No, we have actually changed it up. A bang. I suppose we ought to put Wakachoo in there, really. But we'll put him very low down the pecking order. So there we go. It's only if none of these players are on will Wakachoo actually take the step up for penalties. Let's hope he doesn't. Right, that's the team then that we'll face on the bench today. Hollingshead, Olsen, Johnson, Lependa, Linton, Palfrey and Wakachoo. And here we are back at the Bob Lucas, playing our by now familiar formation and a few tweaks to it. More about that in future. Birmingham playing in red today. Redstrom is their manager. Interesting, Charlie Setford is their goalkeeper. They are second on 58. We top on 60 points. Setford, of course, we have in goal on our other save. Not Charlie, but Tom. 17 minutes on the clock. We have a corner. Darcy with this corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Near post. Oh, goalkeeper made a point-blank save. Well, I say a point-blank. He made a save that just sort of like, it was instinctive, really. Still alive, though. Darcy has it again. Inside of Patterson. Patterson tries to get in the area. O'Grady Mackan. It's in the back of the net. 5th goal of the season, and we'll see it from behind. Setford making the save initially, but it was recycled. And we've got a goal lead. Doesn't mean a thing. We're playing Birmingham, for goodness sake. Darcy, Patterson. It was blocked by the defender. Bilek. This was a deflection off of Nzingo, I think. I want to go back and have a look at the previous to that. Can we go back? Let's go back. Go back to the corner. Here's Darcy with the corner. Darcy takes the corner. It's headed by Armitage. Goalkeeper, not knowing much about it, just instinctively saves it. Beek clears it as far as Patterson. Patterson to Darcy. Darcy couldn't go that way. He's got Patterson inside him. And it was deflected. And that deflection off a Nzingo. Setford probably would have got there. But it's gone in. It's a 1-0 lead. We are 37 minutes on the clock. We have a free kick. He's headed on, but straight into the arms of Setford. And it was obviously too far out for Darcy to have a go direct. Joseph. It's found right. And Birmingham dangerous. Spring it. It's cut out, though. And well cut out, but it's punted sort of aimlessly, really. Baptiste headed on. Davidson heads it down. Right, they do look dangerous, don't they? Laird, he's out in acres of space. It's cut out by Peters, though. Well defended. He's going to get caught. And they've equalised. Spring it. A minute that Peters won that ball and then lost it. All in the same move. It wasn't Peters, actually. It was Nzingo, wasn't it? Nzingo just held it up and needed to get rid of that ball. He had O'Grady Mackan inside him. He just needed to ping that ball to O'Grady Mackan. And as it was, Springett was there to put it past Yale, Virginia. All square at half-time. And, well, they come very strong in that towards the end of that half. 5 shots, 3 on target. As it was until they scored that goal, they hadn't had a shot or on target, and they had 1-1 after that goal. They come back 5-3 and 0.61. We've had 6 shots, 2 on target, 0.61. Slightly less of the possession. Just need to be a little bit more forceful going forward and a little bit more direct in as much as putting the ball in the back of the net. We have a corner. Darcy with a short corner to Jefferson. Jefferson crosses this one deep. Oh, it's come back on the post and it's nobody there to put it away. Oh, dearie me. O'Grady Mackan is brought down by Davidson. Another corner. Darcy, short one to Jefferson. Jefferson crossing this deep. Armitage heads it down to Peters. Peters taking a deflection again. 2nd goal of the season, and it was panged away. Took a deflection, vicious deflection. Beat Setford, and it seems to be the only thing that's beating Setford. Jefferson right to the byline, crosses this deep. Armitage has it down for Peters. Peters fires it completely wrong, comes off the defender into the back of the net. And with 67 minutes on the clock, making one change at this juncture in time, Ronan Darcy, he's not had a good day and he's tiring. We've taken him off. Patterson moves out to the right. Linton comes on in place of Patterson, and Darcy is off. 70 minutes on clock. Patterson with a free kick is headed away. Peters is there. Peters will tidy up. He's got support. He's pulled that inside. G sets up Grante. Linton through to Jefferson. Oh, Jefferson's hit the post. Goodness me, we could have put this game to bed a couple of times over. Opportunity. Jefferson sort of toe punted this. Linton, lovely ball into Jefferson, and Jefferson hits the post. And with 72 on the clock, making two more changes. Travis Patterson tiring. He's come off. We brought on Carl Johnson, and we've also taken off Glory Nzingo. He's had a good day out there, but he's tiring. And Carnal Palfrey comes on to replace him. They have a free kick. 84 minutes on the clock. They've changed formation. And it's direct to come back off the outside of the post. It's gone for a goal kick. And with 85 minutes on the clock, making our final two changes. We've taken off. Who have we taken off? Jack Holman replaced him with, Wakachu's come on. Johnson moves down into that place. Palfrey moves out to the right. Wakachu as the player behind, and I think he's better as a shadow striker. Albeit we'll leave him as an advanced play maker on support. So he sat behind Jefferson. Jefferson continues up front. The final change that we have made, obviously tiring here, is O'Grady Macken. Had a good day out there. He's tiring now. And we've brought on Lependa. 90 minutes. We're in the first minute. 4 added on. Palfrey with a corner. Another goal here for us would seal it off. It's by post. It's gone in. Jake Garante has given us the win. It's 3-1. And, I have to admit, I expected this to be a very, very tough match, which I suppose it has. But I did expect us not to come away with anything, really. And, it's all over. We've secured a 3-1 win against Birmingham, all square at half-time. They took the lead after, we took the lead after 18. They equalised on 38. Mika Peters on 66 and Jake Garante in the first minute of added time, giving us a 3-1 win. And, we did extremely well. 16 shots, 7 on target, 2.01. And 53% of the possession. It's Birmingham, 7 shots, 4 on target, 0.81, 47% of the possession. O'Grady Macken getting a player of the match for his assist, and that's pretty much all he did do. But he did get the assist. Other players doing very well. Daniel Jefferson doing quite well up front. Again, Virginia not having too bad a game. But we've definitely done one on Birmingham. That should give us a 5-point lead at the top of the table. Well, the roundup of the round of games has put us down as a surprise result. Leads the way. Best viewing was found at the Bob Lucas Stadium, where a crowd of 5,480 witnessed a shock result. Really? During Birmingham's 3-1 defeat against Weymouth. The highlight of the game was undoubtedly Weymouth's Jake Garante scoring his first goal of the season. Well, let's go and have a look then at the day's results. And as you will see, we are top of the table, 5 points clear of Birmingham now in second place. We have a game in hand over Oxford United, who are third on 55. Derby County are fourth on 50. So we're 13 points clear of Derby County. 8 points clear of Oxford United in third place. Notts County have played 2 games more than us. They are 5th on 50. Shrewsbury are 6th on 46. And Wickham are 7th on 46. We are 27 points. 26. No, what am I at? 17 points. 17 points clear of Shrewsbury and Wickham outside those playoffs. So I think we're in a position at the minute, unless we suddenly blow up, to certainly acquire ourselves a playoff position. But being those 8 points clear of Oxford United, we just need to keep going forward now. That was a very positive result. Other results at the top of the table there, Oxford United, they lost today 2-0 to Mansfield, who are down in 20th place. Let that be a lesson, just because we're playing Rotherham next, and that could be our slippery slope if we're not careful. Rotherham getting a 2-1 win over Leyton Orient, albeit they are sat on the bottom of the table. They are 4 points adrift to Chesterfield now. Chesterfield today, how did they get on? They had a 2-0 loss against Lincoln City. Stringfellow was sent off in that one. So that's the top of the table. Rotherham, Burton, Chesterfield and Leyton Orient in that bottom one. There's a 5 point gap now between Mansfield and Rotherham. Rotherham will be trying to close that gap. Not if we can help it. That's what we've got to be doing. Right. 4 days down to the game against Rotherham. We'll come back just ahead of that with any news for you. And you come back. Some games have been played. Charlton beaten Lincoln by a 1-0. Ipswich beaten Leyton Orient 3-1. And Wigan have lost to Birmingham by 2-0. Platt an own goal and Broders the scorers for Birmingham, which means Birmingham have closed the gap on us to 2 points, but they have played a game more than us, so we will be playing that game in hand today, and we can open that gap back up to 5 points if we win today, and of course a step closer to the end of the season. Right, Rotherham it is then. We have a player that's coming on trial. More about him if it materialises into something. We still need to offload players before we can bring anybody in. Taylor Richards is out with a broken ankle for Rotherham, and previously we've played Rotherham just the once, playing them at the Asil Stadium, New York Stadium, back in October. A 3-2 win on that occasion. John Jules and Higgins, the scorers for Rotherham. Jebison from the penalty spot, Armitage and Jordan Byron giving us a 3-2 win on that occasion. Similar result would be good today, if not a better result than that. Let's go and have a look at the team that will face Rotherham. And here is the side that faces Rotherham in this League One match day 29. Virginia in goal then, Garante, Ransom and Olsen defensive line, Linton and Holman the complete wing backs with O'Grady Macken between them. It's Whittingham and Johnson are the wide attacking players, with Nzingo between them. Wakachu is preferred up front, I think mainly because Jebison was tired, albeit doesn't appear to be tired on here. But Wakachu gets a start up front as an attacking forward. And that is how the on-field team look. Hollingshead, Armitage, Darcy, Lependa, Patterson, Palfrey and Jebison make up the bench. And here we are back at the Bob Lucas for the second game in a row. And, well, not much changed. Our usual formation. I'd say a few tweaks. Gary Rowett is the manager of Rotherham, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Rotherham are 21st on 25 points. We are top on 63. Rotherham playing in red and white. And we have a highlight from kickoff. Wakachu to Whittingham. O'Grady Macken to Nzingo. Nzingo gives that ball away though. And they come forward. They need to be guarded. As I said, they are at 21st place, but not to be sort of given up, really. And that shot, it's just gone wide. Yale, Virginia, I'd like to think, saw it wide. Nearly 10 minutes on the clock. Holman with a throw into O'Grady Macken. Holman crosses deep. Oh, just wide. And who was that put it wide? It was Whittingham, just wide of the post. I don't think he thought that was coming through to him. Holman, a lovely ball across field, got his head to it, And defended, I think the defender just did enough to put him off. They have a free kick, 21 on the clock. Green with this free kick. Swung in. It's penalty's been given. Ransom was too aggressive towards Heaven. And we've not seen Yao Virginia save one yet. Can today be the day? Yes! Oh, he is. A lot of jumping about there. And it's gone for a corner. Yao Virginia making that save. That'll build his confidence a little bit. And Linton clears upfield. Yao Virginia punches it wide. Yao Virginia pumps one out wide to Holman. Olsen. He's made a mistake. And, well, dearie me, a back pass. And they were lurking. Nombi runs in on it. Holman, Olsen didn't see him. Well, I think he did see him. But passed back, and it was a short pass. Nombi squeezing it between Yao Virginia and the post. Well, typical football manager, typical football team near the bottom. We just not competed against them. Team at the top, Birmingham, stuck behind us. We played so well, and it's disappointing. I think we need to give the boys a bit of a tongue lashing at half time. They should have been 2 up, really, because if they'd scored the penalty, 9 shots they've had, 5 on target, 1.70, 48% of the possession. We've had 4 shots. We've hit the target once and 52% of the possession. Let's go and have a word. And with just 61 minutes on the clock, making 4 changes at this juncture of time. 2 because of tiredness, but also because of lack of impetus going forward here. I'm not sure what's going on. We've taken off Jack Holman. Johnson moves back into that complete wing-back position. Darcy has come on for him. Grady Macken tiring. He's not had such a good day today. Lependa is on for him. Matt Whittingham, it's about the 2nd or 3rd game that he's not performed particularly well, and he's replaced by Patterson. I think we need to be looking for a new left-sided player. And Glory Nzingo, he's tiring, not had such a good day out there today, and Palfrey replaces him. 3 and a free kick. It's crossed in. It's cleared though, and Abbey will fire that upfield. Olsen is underneath it, recycles it. Linton. Lopenda, Olsen who made the mistake for the goal. Darcy brings it down. It's Lopenda. He puts it away. Super sub, Tom Lopenda, 4th goal of the season. It's 1-1 on 64. Can we go on and win this now? The crowd are happy. Johnson, Lopenda just teased himself up. Johnson couldn't keep it, or Johansson couldn't keep it out. And with 81 minutes on the clock as we go in search of this winning goal, our final change is Wakachu, who's not done anything up front today, is replaced by Jebison. And we've dropped 2 points at home, which is rather frustrating. And no greens on there. And the way they performed against Birmingham, they haven't performed against Rotherham, albeit we did have a majority of that second half and really should have done more. But we've only had 3 shots on target all game out of 7 shots. They've had 10 shots, 6 on target. Tom Lependa coming on and getting a player of the match, which tells the story in itself. 1 key pass and a goal. To his name, a 7.7. The only other player to get a green today is Yao Virginia on a 7.5 after saving that penalty. And what could have been a bit of an embarrassing game, really, which means that Birmingham will have closed the gap on us. It was 2 points. It's now 3 points. We've dropped 2 points and it's game on again. Having beaten Birmingham, done the hard work, we've kicked ourselves in the foot. Well, with us being the only game being played, a 1-1 draw against Rotherham wasn't the result we wanted. Rotherham are in 21st. They have played a game more than Mansfield, 4 points behind them. We remain top, 3 points clear of Birmingham, but having opened that gap up, we were hoping that the gap would at least stay at 5 points, but very disappointing, albeit we do have a 9-point gap now down to Oxford United, who are in third place, having lost their game the day previous. So that's how it ends. We are top on 64, Birmingham second on 61, Oxford third on 55. Derby County and Notts County are fourth and fifth respectively, both on 50 points, separated by goal difference. And then it's Shrewsbury and Wycombe, both on 46, again separated by goal difference. Shrewsbury just inside the playoffs as it currently stands. Down the bottom, Mansfield are 4 points clear. Rotherham in 21st, Burton 22nd, Chesterfield 23rd, and Leyton Orient now on the bottom, 4 points adrift of Chesterfield. Well, the only thing we can say is we have gone 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 games in all competitions unbeaten. I think it's 12 games in the league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 games in the league, as I said. 15 games in all competitions unbeaten as it currently stands. Let's hope that continues. We're going to play Wigan, who are currently 11th offline at the Bob Lucas. Then we have an away game against Peterborough at the Western Homes Stadium. Let's have a look. Yeah, 4-1 win against them earlier, but when we last played them at their place at the Western Home Stadium, we lost 3-1 on that occasion. So we're going to play both those offline. We're going to come back for Charlton Athletic in the FA Cup fourth round. Can we get through to the fifth? We'll see. And then it's a game against Lincoln City at home at the Bob Lucas as we look towards the final quarter of the season. And we want to hopefully open a little bit of a gap up at the top of the table. Well, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date for all future episodes of From the Bottom to the Top and our other series, Going Dutch, as they are released. New episodes of Bottom to the Top released every Tuesday and Friday, 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on this channel is to follow me on X at JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 97. It's out on Friday, and it'll be Charlton in the FA Cup fourth round and Lincoln City. Until then, have yourselves a great week. Bye bye.